Namaskar dear students, welcome you to our channel by Gulab Sir. As a part of series of lectures, today's topic is circulatory pathway. As we have studied about blood and its composition, now it's time to begin with heart or different types of heart in different groups of animals. The evolution of heart had begun in earthworm itself, with that loops, 4 pair of heart observed in earthworm and other annelids. That loops receive and pump the blood. That is what monocellic heart. So in annelids was the first to have the closed circulatory system. Otherwise in invertebrate they have open circulatory system. All chordate vertebrate they have closed circulatory system. To understand it, I had a diagram. We have a diagram. In this diagram, it is clearly shown that blood comes into the heart. That is called loop. In invertebrate, it is a loop. It is not 4 chamber or 3 chamber. It is a loop. It receives the blood and pump the same blood. So receive the blood and pump the same blood. That blood come into the cavity, sinuses, lacuna. Together it is called hemocoel. This hemocoel has that hemolymph. Hemolymph is the blood. It is a colorless blood. But it has pigment, hemocyanin. Although it has no hemoglobin, it has hemocyanin. That heme part of the hemocyanin combine with oxygen and carry that oxygen through blood to the tissue. Now, when blood come out from that artery and arteriole, where it get into the cavity, that is called hemocoel, and the blood is hemolymph. From there, the oxygen is diffused into the tissues, because all the tissues is lodged into the blood. Since that blood is all around the tissue, oxygen get diffused into the tissue, and thereby there is an open circulatory system. It means that blood come out, and from that blood oxygen and nutrition get diffused into the tissue. Carbon dioxide and waste material diffuse out from the tissue into the blood, and again blood enter into the heart. But from here, that blood enters the heart not only through this vein but also through ostia. These ostia are the opening into the heart on lateral side. In cockroach, there are 13 loops. They are held by alveolar muscles and they have ostia on either side. You would have learned about cockroach. So ostia that receive the blood and carry that blood through loops to the anterior side. So this is the open circulatory system which found in all invertebrate, that is members of arthropod and mollusks except octopus and squid. See the closed circulatory system where that blood come into the heart. Heart pump that blood to artery, arteriole and capillary. Capillaries are in connection with venules. Suppose these are artery and these are the capillaries. These are the capillaries and these are the venules. Now they are in connection, they are continuation. When blood comes, pass through this arteriole and venules, but do not come out. It do not come out. It in continuation keep on passing. It is called circulation. So from there, that oxygen get diffused out into the tissue and carbon dioxide get diffused into the blood. That means exchange of gases occur. Even that nutrition from it diffuse out. All the nutrients get diffused out from blood capillaries to the tissue, and waste material from tissue is diffused in. So this waste material like urea, uric acid carried out through these blood capillaries to liver. From here it is being converted into urea and exit out. So ammonia is the major waste material. It is a poisonous, so it is transferred through blood to the liver, where it is converted to urea and then it exits out through kidney. That is, we are going to learn separately in excretory system, but still here this artery, arteriole, capillaries, venules, vein and large vein. So it is in continuation, and therefore blood do not come out provided nutrients and oxygen diffuse out, waste material and carbon dioxide diffuse in, and thereby there to maintain the closed circulatory system. In which group of animal? All chordate as well as annelids octopus and squids. Please remember for NEET. This is very important to remember for NEET. When we say that all invertebrates they have open system, but some of the invertebrate like annelids, octopus and squids, they have closed circulatory system. Now, in this connection that we are going to learn about this 2-chamber heart, 3-chamber heart and 4-chamber heart. Yes, it is a evolutionary trend, and our 4-chamber heart is evolved from 3.5-chamber heart, 3.5-chamber heart evolved from 3-chamber, 3-chamber evolved from 2-chamber, and 2-chamber evolved from that loops. It is a evolutionary trend. In this connection, how they adapted to how that functioning of heart. Now in fishes, there is a closed circulatory system. In fish, when fish take the water to mouth, oxygen dissolved in water passes through their blood, passes through mouth to the gills. From gills, oxygen from dissolved water get diffused into the blood capillaries and carbon dioxide diffuse out. Now that blood capillary continue in the venules, vein, and that carry blood to the heart from where it is pumped to all parts of the body. Now it is in connection, that body, these capillaries are in connection with different body part where oxygen is diffused, carbon dioxide diffused in blood. Now here you can see this heart receives impure blood, that is deoxygenated blood, and pump deoxygenated blood. Therefore, fish heart is called venous heart because it receives deoxygenated blood. Now from here that oxygen diffuse and carbon dioxide, oxygen diffuse, because this, although it is shown that here this is closed, but here it is in connection with tissue. From here oxygen is diffused out and carbon dioxide is diffused in blood from that tissue, so as to have deoxygenated blood once again into the heart to pump to the gills for oxygenation. So fish respire through gills, and thereby they have exchange of gases, that is carbon dioxide and oxygen at the site of gills. Now in second case, let you know about 3-chamber heart. All amphibians, they have 3-chamber heart, 2 auricles and 1 ventricle. Here it was 1 auricle and 1 ventricle, here 2 auricles and 1 ventricles. Now these 2 auricles, right and left auricle. Right auricle receives deoxygenated blood through vena cava. Left auricle receives oxygenated blood through pulmonary veins from lungs. Now these 2 auricle when contract, they pump that deoxygenated and oxygenated blood together into the ventricle where it gets mixed. Therefore, amphibians, they pump mixed blood to all parts of the body. And why? Because there is no interventricular septum in ventricle, and therefore they have to pump this mixed blood to all parts of the body. Therefore, this type of heart is known as, no doubt, they are having double circulation, but it is incomplete double circulation. Here it is single circulation, here it is incomplete double circulation, and thereby here it is, I have mentioned clearly that amphibians, they have incomplete double circulation. Then what is complete double circulation? In mammals and birds, they have 4-chamber heart. They have separate chambers for oxygenated and deoxygenated blood to receive and pump. Say as that right auricle receives deoxygenated blood and left auricle receives oxygenated blood. When they contract, they pump this blood separately into separate ventricle chamber, that is from right auricle to right ventricle and left auricle to left ventricle. Thereby, there is no mixing of this oxygenated and deoxygenated blood in ventricle, since it has interventricular septum. So separately when ventricle contract, that right ventricle pump blood to the lungs through pulmonary artery for oxygenation and receives oxygenated blood through pulmonary vein into the left auricle, from left auricle to left ventricle, and now left ventricle pump that blood to all parts of the body. Means that blood deoxygenated and oxygenated, same blood once comes as a deoxygenated and later comes as oxygenated. Thereby there is a double circulation. Same blood is pumped twice through our heart, and therefore that 4-chamber heart, they have double circulation, and that is complete double circulation. As in amphibians, it is incomplete double circulation, since it pumps mixed blood. It has no complete double circulation because it gets mixed, and it is complete double circulation because it do not get mixed. This is the major difference. Here we are supposed to understand difference between this 2-chamber heart, 3-chamber heart and 4-chamber heart. We are not supposed to have in detail anatomy of heart, but just to compare how these 2, 3 and 4-chamber heart are functioning, and that is what you got it from these three diagram. And as a topic of circulatory pathway, that open circulatory system and closed circulatory system, as well as that fish, they have venous heart, pump deoxygenated blood. Amphibians, they have three-chamber heart, that is incomplete double circulation, and therefore they pump mixed blood. And birds and mammals, they have four-chamber hearts, they pump oxygenated blood, therefore they have complete double circulation. I have to repeat one sentence here. Amphibians, along with amphibians, all reptiles, they have three-chamber heart except crocodile. So crocodile come in the group of mammals as per as complete double circulation is concerned. You please remember, for NEET, question can be asked, one of the following reptile has complete double circulation, is only crocodile. Rest of the other reptiles, they have incomplete double circulation. I hope you enjoyed today's video as a short video for circulatory pathway. It was necessary because if we neglect it and continue with human circulatory system, there may be chances to have question on this part, and therefore it was necessary to have this short video. I hope you did like it. I appeal you to share it with your friends, and if you are new, please subscribe it. Also, I request you to press bell icon so as to receive notification as and when new videos are uploaded. Thank you. Enjoy the learning.